Om Shanti, Shiv Baba's Murli, 2nd July 2021. Heading is Sweet Children, the Yajna will get completed with the completion of the Rosary of 108 beads. 108 beads will be the exact copy of the first 8 beads, and those 8 beads will be the copy of Brahma Baba. Hence, every child must become like Brahma Baba. Baba asked, "Where has Bap Dada come today?" Today's gathering is the assembly of fortunate children. The Father has come to the gathering of happy birds, the ones who are seated here, as well as those who watch from far. Today, Bap Dada has come to give a special message. Message is, all the children must become like Brahma Baba. Before, the question raised was, how was Brahma Baba? But now it should be, how is Brahma Baba? Not was, but is. He is impartial to every soul. He keeps up his promise accurately. All the children must check themselves whether they too have impartial approach towards every soul. We are nearing the completion of the yajna, and which children will be used by Bap Dada for completing the yajna? Do you know them? The yajna will be completed with the sacrifice of the 108 beads of the Rosary. How will be those 108 beads? They will be exact copy of the 8 beads, and those 8 will be the copy of Brahma Baba. The closure of the yajna is nearing. Some children ask the Father, "Will I be one of those 108 beads?" What can the Father tell them? Ask yourself, not the Father, because the Father can only say, "All of you are my beloved children. You are all very special to me," because all the children belong to the Father. The last bead of the Rosary of 108. The last bead of the Rosary of 108. The last bead of the Rosary of 16,108, and the last soul of 330 million who are going to be born in the Silver Age are all equally special to the Father. So, how can the Father discriminate? What do the worldly parents say about their children? However the child may be, they would always say, "You are my special child." Similarly, the Father also says, "The last child who will be born in Silver Age also is special to me." Hence, every sweet, special child must ask himself, can I become the bead of the Rosary of 108? The Father is saying this to everyone, including the ones who are sitting here and listening in front of the Father, and those who will watch, listen, maybe after 2 or 6 months or 1 year from now. This is the question which every child should ask himself. Will I become one of the 100 beads of the Rosary? What is the speciality of the 108 beads and that of the 8 beads? Their thoughts decide the functionality of the creation. Because the Father is the resident of Paramdham, incorporeal world, the souls who are going to become the 8 beads and 108 beads of the Rosary have complete faith in the Father. They have love for the family, love for Brahma Baba, and totally confident that only through Brahma Baba They have become mouth-born creation of Brahma. The Father is Brahma, and those are 8 and 108 beads of the Rosary. They are soul conscious and treat every soul equally. They have inculcated the knowledge properly and don't have the inclination to hurt anyone even in the subtlest matter, not even in the thought level. These are all very meager speciality of them. The highest speciality in them is they are very honest and truthful to the Father. The ones who act smart with the Father cannot become one of the 108 beads of the Rosary. Children think, whatever we may do, the Father won't come to check me all the time. But the Father thinks, they are my children, don't want to disregard my own children. He will neither disregard his children nor will he ask them to leave him because nature will do this work of removing those children from the Father. This work is distributed among all. Law of karma is very stringent. The shackles of karma are very strong. They will pull those who try to act smart with the Father away from him. Why do they have to act smart with the Father? When we owe our life to the Father, our body and mind belong to Him. Our thoughts are always about Him. Then why no loyalty? Even now, many children are very loyal towards Maya or vices, but they cheat the Father. Just for the sake of saying, they say, we don't do such things, but their minds are filled with everything. So Baba says, check yourself. The signs of the souls who become the 108 beads of the Rosary, the souls who are beyond the 108 are also very dear to the Father. The Father wants all his children to match their personality traits with each other. Unfortunately, the children are interested in recognizing the shortcomings of each other. They look for their own shortcomings in others. If they are focused only on the Father, they would feel everyone to be their own. There won't be any shrewdness. Shrewdness and Father don't gel with each other because the Father plays smarter with those children. The one who has the aim of being amongst the 108 beads of the Rosary should examine himself whether he deserves it. Brahma Baba is the master of the whole universe. Still, he calls everyone my child. How humble he is. He has contributed 100% for the sake of reforming the world, whereas some children contribute a little and think very high about it. The Father appreciates humility. The spiritual efforts one make is quite visible in their behavior. Children don't have to say how powerful their spiritual efforts are. A real effort maker will never blow his own trumpet. Though Brahma Baba has become complete, so far he has never uttered anything like, my effort is the highest. He is so humble and egoless. This is the reason why the Father tells every child to ask himself, am I eligible to become a bead among the 108 of a Rosary? They do have love for the Father, but the Father loves the innocent children, not the ones who act smart with the Father. Why don't they act smart with Maya? If Father finds someone even thinking in the mind that I have done it, I am responsible for such a great service, the Father would say, you have lost half the golden age. The Father will never accept even a grain from a person who plans to receive something from the Father in return, even before offering anything to the Father. The Father likes to warn the children who think that the chariot the Father has adopted is so innocent. She will agree to everything I tell her. I can achieve more by giving a little. The Father will never accept anything from such a person. Though the sister, the chariot, is very innocent, the Father is innocent as well as sharp. Bhola bhala. He's so sharp, he will never allow the vices to impact his children. Though the children are innocent, they are sharp too, and Father is also sharp. The Father will definitely give a chance to reform themselves. Every child will get a chance to work hard and correct himself. He will give them chance. But in spite of it, if they act smart with the Father, then they will get no chance. Hence, wherever they are placed to, listen to the Father. They have love for the Father, which is why they came in front of the Father. They will always be with the Father due to their love for Him. The ones who act smart with the Father may meet the Father by virtue of being His children, but if they misuse their chance, they will go away from the Father on their own. The one who loves the Father will never worry about his future. The Father helps and takes the responsibility of their future. Since that time, the Father has come to this world. He has never allowed anyone who became his child to stay hungry in so many years. These are the children who have recognized the Father, but even the devotees who only change their dress, don't change their personality traits, have been made rich by the Father. The Father has never allowed any animal or beggar or poor to sleep with empty stomach. Though the world is full of vices and is in completely impure state. Who are you, children? Think about your own position. Why do you still worry? Then the Father would say, if you worry, then I won't. He may give one more chance to the ignorant children who have not recognized the Father yet, but He won't give extra chance to the knowledgeable ones. Why? Because you are knowledgeable, you have recognized the Father, you know Him, and still you worry. Then the Father will stay carefree. Stay in the intoxication of the feeling, the creator of all the three worlds is mine. So how fortunate I am, how lucky I am. The Father's intense love for the children, who are like happy birds, dancing in happiness, firmly seated in the heart throne of the Father, having become complete like Brahma Baba. Congratulations to you for the forthcoming golden age and good morning. The Father sends His sweet remembrance and love to those children who stay far from here and those who live abroad. Do you know what the children abroad tell the Father? They say, we know you still continue to come, but we are in bondage. We have respect and regard for our seniors, but we long to meet you. What to do? The Father would like to tell them, having respect, regard, and love for them is okay. Obey the elders. But who made them worthy of all this? Father is responsible for that? And how can you live away from such a Father? Each of you should break away from your bondage. Baba asked, whom did you love? Father or any human form? Whom do you want to go with? If you want to go with the Father, Make arrangements to meet the Father within next year. Otherwise, come with the souls only. Today, the Father wants to give another special message. The Father is inviting those children also who have wandered away after Brahma Baba left his physical form to come and meet your Father. Don't tell later, Baba, you never told us. It's better all of you meet the Father now, otherwise, the place will get more crowded. Then, if you ask for a chance, you will not get. This is the chance the Father gives to his children who wandered away and got separated. The Father had asked before also whether those children want to meet the Father only in the midst of a crowd. Today, the Father is again telling the ones who have not met the Father yet, the ones who don't want to recognize the Father now, chance has to be given to those who have met the Father now and those who are going to meet the Father. Father's deepest love to children from the country and away from the country. Father is feeding truly to every child who's watching and listening to the Father, and those who are asking the Father to call them for meeting. Always keep in mind, I am a true Gopika. Always remember your title. Have all of you children got the Toli? If you all come to the subtle world, the Father will prepare some new dishes and keep them ready for the children. He will feed the children with his own hand. We will meet again. Each child is so loving. Everyone is a Gopika. This is a gathering of Gopis. Acha, we will meet again.